three not only have their seat, but have a lot of money locked up. Winners Club threatening to take over and continuing to chip up with his good aggressive play. The American perhaps in command of this final table right now, but we've seen things change when the blind's this big. Definitely possible to turn it round. Tough for Just Push It though with, what is that, 5 big blinds. Desperate times call for shoves with 9 high. It's an old Chinese proverb. Unfortunately for him, Soulmaster has a 3, so drawing pretty thin here, but can get it done. 9 on the flop is good news for Just Push It. May well survive this one. Trying to claw his way back into contention. Just needs to fade the river. 2 of spades is your river card. Again. Just Push It with over 14 million chips. And back over 10 big blinds. Doesn't sound like much, but when you're short stacked and there's only 2 opponents left, could mean the world. He's going to be able to start to push it now. King high, good enough for the shove. And that will take down the blinds and antes. So the comeback is on. Second mini comeback we've had at this final table. Just Push It from Denmark. Soulmaster 7 on the button is from Rotterdam in Holland. So a couple of Europeans taking on Winners Club. The American with the big stack. And aces in the blinds. This could be bad news for Just Push It. Yeah, he does move in. Almost certainly the right play. But if Winners Club calls here, he's going to be in serious trouble. Winners Club thinking, which is a little bit surprising. Well, we're still thinking. I think raise folding here would be slightly odd. I mean, Just Push It is going to be shoving here with, you know, King Queen and King Jack and maybe even worse. So Winners Club does make the call and is a big favourite. Just Push It, as you can see, in a lot of trouble. There's some split pots as well, of course, but not anymore. Yikes. That is a neat trick. Pull a couple of 4s out your back pocket just when you need them. That's turned this final table upside down. Full house on the river for Just Push It. And suddenly Winners Club has competition. Pretty close together now, the stack. Soulmaster now the short stack. Hand 129 this final table. It's been pretty fast and furious. Sometimes we have more play than others at the million. This time they came to the final table a little bit short stacked. So it has been quick. Slowed down a bit three-handed, but that's mainly because Just Push It has won all of his all-in pots. And now very close to the chip lead. These two will battle in the blinds. Again, Soulmaster will sit on the rail and cheer for another big confrontation. Trying to ladder up without doing anything. This time Just Push It will flat call. Winners Club with the 6s. Pretty coordinated flop. One of those flops that's tough to get folds on. Just Push It has a gut shot. And he'll flat call. Gives himself a lot of options. Could bluff if a club comes. Could hit his hand. Could bluff full stop if Winners Club checks. And that's a pretty scary looking card. It's a nasty spot for Winners Club, isn't it? Because there's 17 million in the middle. And the stack sizes are pretty odd. Less than 2 pot size bets left. So Winners Club looks like he's going to give this one up. Just Push It does bet. Bit of a open door, might as well walk through type situation. Thing is, with Winners Club situation, he's probably not going to believe that Just Push It happens to have a flush. But what does he do? He's kind of guessing. Just Push It could easily have a king. You know, why not? Tough for Winners Club, that situation. He does end up folding the best hand. Worked out well for Just Push It. And he will take the chip lead for the first time. On we go. Soulmaster has about 10 big blinds. And Just Push It will effectively set him in. Queen 10 is strong enough to go with, says Soulmaster. So he'll be at risk, but at risk with the best hand. And we could have 3 stacks very close together if he can get this Queen 10 home. Survives the flop, but it's an action flop if we had more betting. Just Push It with the straight draw and hits on the turn. That's a neat trick. Bad luck for Soulmaster 7. Couldn't do much more than get it in good, but he will not take this one home. He'll leave us in third. Takes back $136,000. Huge money for third spot. But we're heads up between these two players. Just Push It and Winners Club. Not too many changes over the first few hands of heads up action. Just push it, perhaps advancing his chip lead a little bit. And it'll be 63 million plays 25 million as we watch hand 144. Winners Club with the raise. Just push it with the flat call, both with Jack high. And just push it. Always has a 4 when he needs one. That's his little trick. Does outrun Winners Club. Not quite sure how he's going to get much money out of this situation, but we shall see. Check, check it goes. 6 of hearts is a blank on the turn. Just push it makes a big bet. Bets more than the pot. That's a... I probably have got the best hand, but I quite like this over now, if that's all right with everybody. Type bet. That's how I've categorised it. Does not appear in Sklansky, that category, but it's a real one. Has the momentum and the initiative, has the chip advantage. Can Winners Club turn this round? He's been unlucky against Just Push It with how the cards have fallen, but he needs that to change. Again, he'll raise the button. Again, Just Push It will flat call. And again, Just Push It will hit a pair. Well, to be fair, he had the best hand going in this time, but does hit a pair, does shove, and there's nothing Winners Club can do, is there? Nothing he can do. He can call with Queen High if he likes, but he won't. He knows when he's beat. He's in real trouble now. 15 big blinds left to turn this round with. Looked like it was going to be his day, Winners Club, but he needs to win a few if that's going to be true now. King, Queen suited must be good enough to go with, surely. Yep, in goes Winners Club money. Just Push It will quickly call and we'll have a race for the Sunday Million title. This is a big flip. $70,000 between first and second. First will be Just Push It. If Winners Club can't find a king or a queen, well, a straight on board would obviously split the pot, but Winners Club needs help. 2 of clubs is no help. It's what Just Push It wanted to see. He's held over Winners Club in the heads up and really turned this round from being the short stack three-handed. That was a lot of fun, that ride for Just Push It. He is your winner, and look at that prize. No deal done, and a huge take-home of $261,000 for the Danish player. Confirmation of all the final table payouts at the end of a pretty quick, vicious, brutal final table. A lot of all-in confrontations. Hope you enjoyed it. Maybe not quite as much as you'll enjoy next week's. It's the big one, the 5th anniversary of the Sunday Million, and Stars is celebrating by giving away a bucket load of cash and a fast car. I know you won't miss it, either playing it or watching the highlights right here on PokerStars.tv. I'm Nick Wealthall for the team. I hope you have a great week. Run good, and we'll see you in the big one next time.